ButcherBox right now is offering new members a free grilling bundle, and that bundle is awesome. With your first order,
we got the official lineup for UFC 277. So how about we get an early preview on what you guys think of the card?
it's a really good card. It's a really good card. First off,
it's all right.
No, come on, let's be honest.
I'm being sarcastic.
Okay, thank
John.
you very
come
much.
On.
The first
those
fight,
of you listening in your car,
Ankalaev against Anthony Smith is an interesting matchup. I really like that one. I think that's a tough fight for Anthony with Ankalaev. Man, that's 4 and 5. Paulo Costa against Luke Rockhold. Hello. That's
why that fight though? That's driving me crazy, Luke.
Nope.
I've told him to his face too. I'm like, please. I'm like, can we get a warm up fight? Can we get someone like? Just give me a warm up fight.
He doesn't want a warm up fight, man.
No, he doesn't. It's driving me nuts.
The real question is,
he's my boy though.
How much cage corrosion is there with Luke because he hasn't been in the cage fighting?
No.
Like if there is a huge difference here though in that fight, Luke is much more talented on the ground than Paulo Costa. Much more.
Way more.
Yeah.
Way more.
So if he can get that fight to the ground, that's a great way for him to capitalize in his approach at winning that fight. But I'm not going to say anything to him. He knows what he's doing. Derek Lewis against Pavlovitch. That's a fun fight. That's Derek Lewis is always fun. I just enjoy watching the Black Beast. Then you got Moreno against Kai Kara France. That's for the interim title. Another interim title. Hello.
Why is it for the interim title? What's wrong with what's his name?
Hand injury. Didn't he have a hand injury?
Oh, him too? I thought that
Figueiredo?
I don't know. Oh, is it Figueiredo? I thought was it shoulder?
I thought he had a hand injury too.
Maybe.
I think it's hand,
right.
yeah.
Is it hand? Okay.
Yeah, and this was what they were talking about a couple of weeks ago as we were talking
Oh,
about.
gotcha.
And then you got Pena against Nunes 2. We'll see if Amanda changes her approach to the fights.
You mean she does cardio?
We'll see what she does.
I
been
like
talking
Amanda.
a lot of smack, man.
Yeah.
A lot.
I know.
And hold on.
I'm glad you said smack and not snap.
A lot, not only to Amanda, to everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Yeah. She's letting it fly, man.
She is.
She's letting it fly. The shit's just flowing out the mouth right now. I love it though. I honestly love it because she's confident in herself. She's always been confident in herself.
Yes, she has.
I look at that fight and I think she could do it again.
She could.
She's got to be a little bit more careful. She got to realize that Amanda will drag. She will be in better shape this time. It will. I think Amanda won't slow down probably till about three-quarters of the way through the second round. But just for for those of you guys at home, look, Amanda, she will slow down. She throws power behind everything, and she's a big body frame. And for her to carry around the weight that she's gonna cut some weight. She's gonna put the weight back on. She's not walking around that normal weight like Juliana is. Juliana's a bigger girl, but she's not the size of Amanda Nunes. And so for her to the weight cut and she doesn't slow down as much as the fight goes on, she's got a gas tank on her. Juliana Pena's got gas. She will still be there. She will take shots. She showed it in her last fight. She's a dog.
Yep.
Both of them are dogs. And I mean that in like a aggressive.
You mean that in the most loving fashion as possible.
Yes, in the most loving way.
Got it.
I think just my personal opinion, Amanda is going to have a really good night. Juliana's going to be there, and I hope she doesn't believe it's going to all go down the same way it did the first time because Amanda, as a champion, will make those changes.
Well, you recall that I called that fight. I thought Juliana. I didn't think that Amanda respected Juliana enough, and I thought that this was going to be a fight that, look, she could sneak in there and take this thing, and especially if she got it to the ground. I said, look, on the ground. Top position. She is a monster in the top position. I agree with you. I think that, hey, sometimes, as the champion, you got to get woken up. You got to get shaken. She got shaken. And you're going to see the best Amanda Nunes you can see. That doesn't mean that Juliana can't beat her. It's just you're going to see a different Amanda Nunes. You're going to be a smarter, more prepared, and more, I think, mentally focused fighter in this one than we saw in the last one.
Absolutely. I think she's beaten, Amanda's beaten everyone.
Yep.
Okay, including Cyborg. And so that feeling, honestly, is like, do I really got to get up for this? She ranked number 5 or whatever you were ranked before. I don't even know if she was ranked that high. And then it's like those are fights that are hard to get motivated
Sure.
for. It's about you need someone in front of you, you need a target in front of you.
Yeah.
And I don't know if Juliana Pena was the target for her, the motivator. Now the way she went out, I think she's gonna be motivated. I think you're gonna see a different Amanda Nunes this fight. I'm not saying she's gonna win because I do think that Juliana
still has areas where I believe she is a better fighter in that area than Amanda. And there's areas where Amanda is a better fighter than Juliana. It's a matter of who could put the fight where they want it to be.
80% of the time, who wins the rematch? The person who won the first one. There you go. But the Brandon Moreno fight, Kai Kara-France, going to be a dog fight. Going to be good.
That's a good fight.
I think if Brandon Moreno can get this fight to the ground, do some work down there, I think he's got a good chance of winning this fight. If he's got to keep it on the feet, I think he's still there.
He's still there.
He's in it for sure. But I'm going to give Kai Kara-France the advantage.
Oh yeah, he's got good for 125 pounds. He's got snap. A lot of guys can't put someone out with one shot. Kai Kara-France is a guy that he's right there. He can do it. That's impressive and that's scary when you're looking at the flyweight. But Brandon Moreno, he's got a chin. He'll take shots. Mm-hmm. So this is a great matchup.
Ankalaev and Smith for me is going to be a good fight, but Smith's got to stay off his back, but he's got to be on top.
Yes.
He's got to find a way to get to the top position. I don't know if he has the wrestling to take him down. I also don't know if he wants to waste the energy trying to take him down and leave himself vulnerable on the feet. Because Anthony, he's got power on the feet, but he tends to slow down around the end of round 2. So he starts slowing down. This is not a 5-round fight, so if he can win the first 2 rounds and survive the third, because Ankalaev will still be there in the third round. Pushing pace, trying to walk him down, land the big shots. The other thing, though, too, with Ankalaev is that he hasn't been utilized in his wrestling lately. He's been trying to stand with everyone. All standing. So that doesn't benefit him in this fight against Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith has got power. Anthony Smith can get it done on the feet.
Yeah. Anthony is formidable on his feet. He's tough.
Yes, very much.
And if he hurts you,
I don't think Ankalaev should stand too much.
If he hurts you, he's a finisher. He will finish you.
Yep.
So,
but I agree with you, John. That makes for a fun fight. And of course, who doesn't want to see Mr. Balls are hot? All right.
He's awesome.
Sorry. I'll always watch Derek Lewis, man. I love it.
ButcherBox right now is offering new members a free grilling bundle, and that bundle is awesome. With your first order,
100% agree.